So, you're the famous writer? You're a hard man to find.
No one is ever looking. That's why they never can find me. Here, have some tea. Wash it down. So, now that there's a validity to our conversation, what do you want from me?
Well, I'm not really good at this, so that's why I've come to you.
Good at what?
Writing.
I don't give lessons.
People told me you're a great storyteller. I was hoping to just get some writing from your words.
Who told you this?
My wife heard it from a lady selling birds in the market.
Did she now? Why do you think I can help you?
I need something fresh, something dark. My wife and I aren't doing too good.
Well, you may think I'm crazy, but just follow my story. No. You'll remember this story. It's a hard one to forget. I cannot, for my soul, remember how, when, or even precisely where I first became acquainted with Ligeia.
She was an exceptional woman. Her presence demanded attention. I could not help but feel overwhelmed. I needed her love. It was a blissful dream I could never want to escape. She was educated and playful, the perfect woman. And in that summer, we wed. In the latter years, I found she was fascinated with the occult. It was her obsession, her skill to the world. It was also soon after I found that Ligeia had been deathly ill. My obsession dying before me. We were helpless. I was helpless. I tried everything to comfort her, but she was diseased, bedridden. She had uncontrollable fits that spun into long periods of unconsciousness. I knew her life was failing, so each week I began to pick up medicine from the market to battle the illness. I took graceful care of Ligeia. I had to. She was everything I ever needed from the moment I saw her. I remember how beautiful the girl in the market was. We had a brief introduction and I can tell she wanted more, but I dismissed her advances and continued on my way. Though this continued for weeks and we got to know more of one another, I was never deterred from my mission, from my Ligeia. But it was too late, for when I returned home one day, the raven goddess had fallen. I began frantically looking through her journals and spell books for something, anything, that could bring her back to me. One day, in the midst of my education on the occult, Rowena came knocking at my door. She wonders where I've been, and after I explain, she offers to console me. As we toured the landscape, my mind began to ease from the trouble, and once again I saw the sun. We became very close, and eventually we wed. I thought I was happy, but just as before, thoughts of Ligeia came storming back. Her spirit would not let me rest. And I remembered how much more important she was to me than Rowena. I continued my search among Ligeia's library. I happened upon a text about exchanging bodies. Apparently all that was needed was a sacrifice, a vessel to bring back a loved one. After the ordeal, I waited for something to happen. Any kind of sign that the spell had worked. But there was nothing. Had I murdered this innocent woman for nothing? I awoke sometime later. The body was still lifeless. The night still calm. The lifeless body under the sheet turned fixated on me. It walked toward me like a broken toy, violently, without a soul. I could not look, afraid of the abomination I created. But I could not turn away, hoping that under there would be my love, resurrected from the body of Rowena, my raven goddess.
Here, have some tea. You should go.
Is that my wife?
Let me introduce.
By now you realize all I have said is true. Except one detail. Ligeia is mine. She will remain forever young and beautiful. The spell works. You're a clever lad, and I had pity on you. If you aren't fond of your new body, find another. Good luck to you, Mr. Seymour D. Raven. I hope you found something to write about. Your friend, Poe.